everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of CocoCraft. This episode will be voiceovered since there's something wrong with the audio. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy. So last episode, we got this Sharpness 3 Sweeping Edge 3 sword, which is pretty cool. We got it from a blacksmith villager, and we also got a Fletcher at the villager for easy emeralds, and upgraded our little house over here. I began digging a tunnel with my shovel and my stone pickaxe. This tunnel would go to Y11, which is arguably the best place to find some diamonds. So yeah, that's where I went. Before I forgot, I also made a shield so I could further upgrade my defenses in case any mobs decided to attack me. And so the tunnel down to Y11 began. Before long, I had struck coal, iron, and gravel, but I didn't really care about this one. After mining some iron I exposed some lava that was underneath the iron. I was careful not to fall down because I really didn't want to die. I placed some water down to make the lava into obsidian, and I began my descent. This revealed a pretty big cave. I saw some enemies in the corner of my eye and decided to block it off since I'm bad at Minecraft. I would come back to fight these after I got some better armor. Coincidentally, this is also Y11, so I began strip mining to find some of those sweet diamonds. I found diamonds, yes, diamondos. Cue the song. We're going caving for diamondos. If we find some, please don't spend them on hoes. I earn pickaxes at the ready. Gosh, man, these things are heavy. That was unnecessary cringeness. Anyway, with my new iron pickaxe, I mined the diamonds and got the achievement. This was a pretty happy moment. I strip mined for a while longer, and I found another lava pool. I don't think there was a cave attached to this one, so I just kept on strip mining. Eventually, my stone pickaxe broke, so now I just decided to go up the stairs and back to the surface where I'd begin my second project. But before I started on that new thing, it was nighttime, and this villager decided to walk into my house and steal my bed. Which is not cool, man. Why would you do that? I woke him up and reminded whose home it was, and I slept peacefully. But he couldn't let go of my house. He kept stalking me when I was sleeping. Come on, man. I placed a jack-o'-lantern at my base because I thought it was intimidating, and then I also smelted my iron that I got from the mining trip. I needed a lot of wood for my next project, and I've been meaning to clear out a space for a nice passage into the village. So it's killing two birds with one stone. So here's a little montage of me chopping down trees because I'm bored. Okay, I know that was only one clip, but I have a reason. In the corner of my eye, I saw some particles and then an ink sac. I thought this was a squid because it died, and I was right. The poor squid, it just suffocated on the land. I vowed one day to make a sanctuary for the squids that died during this episode. Spoiler alert, there's more than one. I put the stone cutter in my house because I thought it'd be useful. Anyways, back to chopping down trees. Ah, it's such a beautiful day. No, Squid, what are you doing? No, I'll save you, Squid. No! I quickly checked statistics to make sure I didn't kill the squid. Luckily, I did not. Otherwise, I would have been so ashamed of myself. Another ink sac to add to the collection. I'm crafting a new stone axe because my old one was about to die. But then I realized that you can make it out of deep slate. This is news to me. Am I just bad at Minecraft? Back to chopping down some trees. After mining some trees, I came across my wheat farm I made in the last episode. I completely forgot about it, and so I harvested it even though there's only 2 wheat. But somehow I got 7 seeds from it, which is more than triple of what I had before. Happy by my profits, I went to go chop some more wood. And after that was finished, my next project was to make a mob farm. This farm was going to be useful in getting XP and mob drops, such as bones, gunpowder, rotten flesh, arrows, you can name it. First things first, I had to make a chamber that was 20 blocks high, so that when the mobs fall, they can get down to low health and I can one-shot them with my sweeping edge sword. It was getting to nighttime, so I jumped down into the river to break my fall, and I went back into my house to sleep. This villager! He kept coming inside my house and trying to sleep, but I beat him to the bed. As he left my house in anger, I tried to cheer him out by crafting some sticks and selling it to him for profits. I have no idea why that he would like sticks for emeralds, but I wasn't going to complain. So I quickly ran over to him and traded my sticks, and I got 8 emeralds. After I finished trading with him, I went to go collect my wood and sticks again, and then I realized that I could buy more stuff from him. So I went over and I bought a bow for 1 emerald, and a stack of arrows. I know how to ranged attack, so any mobs that would come near me would get hit by my bow and then comboed with my sword. But I don't think I can combo just yet, so we'll come back to that. Anyways, I put a flower pot in and stuck a dandelion in it and then planted an extra one just to free up some inventory space. Then I just stashed some stuff away in my chest because I like being organized even though I didn't organize anything at all. I then installed some ladders leading to the top of the mob farm so I wouldn't have to use a water bucket anymore. This was also so that if I fell off, I can try and land on the ladder, even though I had a river next to me. I don't have enough forward thinking. There was also a stone mason in my house. After I crafted my pickaxe, I saw him, and then I realized that he was trading 10 clay for an emerald. Later, I would use this to my advantage. I worked on the mob farm for a bit by making this wall. I forgot to make it earlier and now I was doing it. For the next step, I had to expand this thing by 10 blocks in all directions. This would give a platform for the mobs to spawn. So I got to work on that. I wanted to test my skills by doing an MLG water bucket from the top of the tower. I didn't know how it was gonna go, but what happened next was shocking. Yep, I did it. I was so happy with myself. I went to go tell the stonemason I did it, but he didn't seem pretty interested, so he went inside the house and closed the door on me. That was kind of a sad moment. It didn't really matter anyways. He didn't mean anything to me. Wait, what is this? No! Yep, another squid died. This was the 3rd one. This memorial was going to be the best thing that I had ever built in my entire Minecraft career, which isn't saying much. Remember when I said I would trade with the stonemason? Well, I'm doing that now. I'm collecting loads of clay so that I can trade with him and make a lot of profit. By the end of my session, I had gotten 2 stacks of clay. Wait, what? No! At this point, I basically had an automatic squid farm running. This was the 4th squid this episode. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I stashed it away with the others and became even more determined. Okay, that was a lie. I was too excited to make profits, so I sold all of my clay for emeralds. This mason loved the clay, and I got 12 emeralds out of it. I thanked him for his service, and in return, he gave me new trades. 19 stone for an emerald, and 1 emerald for some chiseled stone bricks. I began gathering some wood because I needed more blocks for the mob farm, and I didn't have any more cobblestone. Don't worry, I'm gonna go over it with more blocks afterwards. I'm not gonna build a half cobblestone, half wood. I'm not that bad at Minecraft. Floating grass. After I finished mining, I grabbed some of my wood, and I made almost 4 stacks of planks. That was a lot. And then I expanded the farm again. Things were looking good. I finished a big chunk of the mob farm. but once I got to the end of this part, I climbed down the ladder, and then I fell down. I lost 6 hearts. This was pretty terrifying, so I quickly scrambled for some apples and healed back. That was a pretty dumb move. Anyways, I went to go grab some clay from the nearby river so I can trade with the stone mason. This would give me some profits. I also used some torches to light up under the mob farm so that no mobs will spawn under the shadows. Since it was nighttime, as usual, me and the Fletcher had a race to get to the bed first. I was not sprinting, but I still got there first, but for some reason, I didn't even click the bed. I let the Fletcher get in there first. So this one was kind of my fault. I woke him up and slept. I went into this cave because I thought there were pretty cool resources in there. And there was. I mined out this copper that was sitting right by the entrance, and it revealed some iron. Pretty cool. As I went further into the cave, I discovered there was this creeper family. They obviously wanted to kill me, but being the coward I was, I just raised my shield and let it do the work. Turns out the creepers were guarding some coal and copper. Happily, I went to go mine up these resources. That was enough spelunking for one day. As I came out of the cave, I saw the stone mason and thought this was a pretty good opportunity to sell to him my clay. I made 10 emeralds, and all it took was a bit of my shovel. I was pretty happy with the stone mason, so I used this hut and I wanted to treat it as his home. I went to go grab a trap door so that I can get in and out and he can't. I'm not evil, what are you talking about? Everything was going fine. When I placed the trap door, he couldn't get out. But turns out I placed it the wrong way, and when I opened it, he escaped. Turns out he had a bigger brain than I thought. This time, I placed it correctly. Now he could never escape from his new home. I grabbed some wood because I wanted to make a little shack for my mine. Currently it was just a hole in the ground and I wanted to make it look better. But before I began construction, I went to go grab some clay because, I don't know, I just wanted money. I'm not greedy or anything. Don't know about you, but I'm sensing a pattern in this video. As I went to his hut to sell the clay, he seemed like he wanted to get out, but he couldn't. So I gave him some clay to help cheer him up, but I don't think he appreciated it very much. I also made this small but useless pathway going from my house to the mine shack 5 blocks away. Before I started construction, I smelted my iron that I got from the mining trip. The mine shack is pretty basic, but I mean, it fits in with the theme with the rest of the stuff. It was better than just a hole in the ground. I went to go mine some clay, again, but I'm willing to sacrifice time for profits. Get out of the way, grass, I'm trying to make some money here. I sold the clay to the mason, and when he leveled up, he showed me something amazing. He sold me something amazing? Dripstone blocks. There weren't any dripstone caves nearby, so I was pretty excited about this. Some work on the mob farm later. For the end of the episode, I traded with the Fletcher to attempt to level him up. Turns out my sticks weren't enough, so I decided to spend some emeralds on another stack of arrows. I didn't really have time to check what he leveled up to because it was nighttime, so I had a little sleep. I kept hearing some zombie sounds around the villagers, but after a bit of looking, I couldn't find him. If the villagers die, I don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I found the Fletcher chilling by my house, and then when I saw his trades, he was now trading 2 emeralds for a crossbow. This was pretty nice. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy this voiceover type of content, please remember to tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!